Okay, good morning, good evening, and good night to everyone. So in this video today, I'm going to show you guys how to make your own GPA calculator. So for the first step, you will have to do this table by yourself. So basically, you just have to put in the courses, credit hours, marks, grade, pointer, and credit end. Okay, so the mark you just have to fill it, and then the next three column is going to be auto-filled. And for us to autofill, we will have to create a table which we're going to call the grade conversion table. So on the first column, we're going to put in points from the range of 0 to 100, and for the first row, it's going to be from 0 to 29, and then I'm going to fast forward here, but this is basically your marks, the marks range for each grade. Okay, so now that we're done with filling in the points, the range, let us expand the column a little bit. In the next column, we're going to put in points, but instead of it being from 0 to 100, we're going to fill it in with the lowest value of the point class of the class of the class range. For example, we put in 0 for the first column, and fortunately for us, we will not have to fill in manually because we can just do a function which is called control E, and when we press control E, let me press control E real quick, see? So now after we click control E, it autofills the column with the lowest value from the range. Now in the next column, we're going to fill it in with the grade. So I'm going to fast forward here: F, E, D plus, C minus, C plus, B minus, B plus, B minus, B plus, A, and A minus. Now moving on, in the next column, we're going to put in the pointer. So yeah, I'm going to fast forward this part. So if your uni is a little bit different in terms of the pointer and the grading, you can adjust this to your own liking. So let me merge in the four columns and put in the outline right there. Now for our grade, we're going to use the table that we just constructed and use the VLOOKUP function, and we're going to judge it based on the input, which is our mark, and we're going to select the three column from our grade conversion table and don't forget here guys, we have to click F4 so that it becomes absolute and it doesn't shift as we copy it down the group. And then after we put in that, we're going to put in the column in which we want the output to be from. So in our case, it's going to be the grade, which is in the second column from the table that we just choose. Okay, so now we're going to drag the green box so that it autofills for us, and it's going to refer to the data next to it. And let's check it real quick. See, 55 is C plus, 56 is C plus, so we're on the right track. So now we're going to copy the same function and put it in the pointer, but instead of the output coming from the second column, we're going to put it from the third column and press enter. See the pointer 4, and A is a 4 pointer, so that's correct, and we're going to drag it down. Moving on, it's going to be the credit end. The formula for credit end is the pointer times multiplies it by the credit hour. So now press enter, and we do the same thing by basically just dragging the green box, and it's going to autofill for us. And then we're going to find the sum of credit earned and the sum of credit hours. So total credit hours, and right under it is going to be total credit earned. The formula, we're going to use the function sum, and we're going to select from 5 to we're going to select that row, that column, and the same thing, we're going to do the same thing on the credit end. Close the bracket. Finally, we're going to calculate the GPA. by using the formula total credit N over total credit hours. Okay, F10. See? Now that we've got that, we can change the GPA to 2 decimal places. And let's check it real quick. Let's change the 56 to 90, and it auto changes everything.